I've been tapped recently by many different agencies and groups to talk to their employees or their members about self care during this time where anxiety is running much higher than usual, whether or not you're going through a divorce. And I thought that today I would give a little tip that is really helpful to start slowing yourself down so that you can start living the life as we know it right now until this passes. Um, so, the first piece of advice that I'm going to give you is very obvious, and what that is to limit your exposure to the news, to the television, to the radio. Obviously, you should pay attention to what's going on and tune in a couple of minutes a day, but the constant influx of bad news, of scary news, is not helpful at all for sustaining your well-being. This may go on for longer than another month or two, hopefully not, but we just don't know. And why not use this as an opportunity to create a better way of coping, even for when this goes by, when this passes. So, in addition to turning off the television, I want to talk to you for a moment about the value of doing an intentional mantra or affirmation that uplifts your spirits. So, what an affirmation or intention is something that you're going to tell yourself throughout the course of the day that is present, positive, powerful, and specific. Okay? So, for instance, if you feel really upset or really scared about what's going to happen or frustrated because your kids don't have any work or because you're still living with your spouse or you don't know what's going to happen and you don't want to be living with your spouse or you don't know what's going to be happening at your job, you're worried about paying your bills, you might try on something as simple as I am okay. Just like that. I am okay. Or you might say something like everything will work out. And you say this to yourself throughout the course of the day. When you wake up in the morning, when you take a shower, as you're eating your breakfast, maybe if you're lucky enough to go outside, if the weather's nice, say it to yourself over and over so that it becomes part of the default way that you're thinking. By repeating a specific phrase that's suited to help to uplift you, you're going to start to be able to go back there in those moments where you're noticing that you're feeling anything but okay. So for instance, I like to say, I am radiantly calm. Now, for anyone who knows me, I am not calm. That is not my fallback position. Although I'm not at all worked up over the present circumstances. I'm aware of what is happening, and it is a little bit frightening. So I just remind myself I am radiantly calm. I've been doing this throughout the day for years now. It's very easy for me because it's just part of my way of being. So my suggestion to you is that you create a simple phrase, turn off that TV and radio or your live stream that you're watching or whatever you're doing, and create a simple phrase that you repeat to yourself throughout the day. If you get in the habit of saying something regular during ordinary times, then when some extraordinary or negative times passes and comes through your life, it will be easy to access. And even though it might not completely change how you feel, it might just do a little bit to bring you a little bit closer to feeling better. So I'm going to be putting out this type of video, which is not related to divorce necessarily, but just related to wellness, on my YouTube channel at Gabrielle Hartley ESQ. And it will also be on my IGTV. So tune in. And if there's any particular topic that you would like to hear more about, send me a message. And I look forward to connecting.